Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. 1,000-Pound Sisters star Amy Slaton has dealt with a lot in the last few years, and most recently has had drug possession and child endangerment charges placed on her, proving she has some serious problems she should be addressing. Throughout the run of 1,000-Pound Sisters, Amy has dealt with many issues in her life in a very public way. Though she made a clear decision to move forward with her life in public, putting herself and her family on reality TV, things have been tougher than Amy expected when she first signed on. 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 has proved that. After the drama of 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 6, where Amy struggled through her relationship with Michael Halterman coming to an end before revealing some deeper problems of her own, it was clear some change needed to be made in her life. While her sons Glenn and Gage have always been Amy's biggest priority, it's clear that something wasn't clicking for her when it came to resolving her issues for her sons. During the early episodes of the current season, Amy was bitten by a camel, which turned into cops arresting her for drug possession and child endangerment, causing chaos. Although Amy's arrest was documented on 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7 to the best of the show's abilities, it was a far bigger ordeal than the show made it out to be. Moving through the difficult moments in the aftermath of her camel bite, Amy was scared for her health and safety as well as the safety of her kids, but as things became less about her wound and more about her decisions, the source of her fear shifted. Amy's well-being was obviously something she was concerned with, but it quickly became clear that she was dealing with something even larger. When Amy was arrested, she was confused on what had led to everything escalating and moving away from her medical emergency. Unfortunately for Amy, she'd had a warrant out for her arrest without being aware, and the cops that had to attend to her camel bite realized that they had to honor the law. Although Amy was confused, it was clear that she had possessed drugs in front of her young children, which aligned with the drug possession and child endangerment charges she'd been slapped with. Amy's nightmare of a day because of her injury turned into something much worse. While Amy has always made it clear that she loves her children and would do anything to keep them safe, the charges against her made it clear that she'd let some of her parental responsibilities fall to the wayside. With drug possession and child endangerment charges, Amy proved her behavior was far and away a problem, especially in front of her small children. According to court documents, Amy was in possession of more than one drug and likely used them in front of her kids. Some have speculated that the kids had drugs in their systems, but that's completely unfounded. Regardless of what Amy did, the fact that she did so in front of her kids put them at risk for psychological damage and left them in danger. Refusing to take responsibility for her actions on 1,000-Pound Sisters Season 7, Amy has proven that no matter how much she loves her kids, she needs help to understand just how dangerous what she did was for her children. As the main source of authority in her kids' lives, using drugs around or in front of the children could cause long-term issues. Amy put her children in danger and paid for it. As family dynamics have been a huge part of 1,000-Pound Sisters since the beginning, Amy's siblings obviously had some major issues with the way her charges would impact the family as a whole, as well as her life with her kids. Amy's siblings, especially Amanda Halterman, Misty Slaton, and Chris Combs, have all found themselves dealing with Amy's behavior through the years. While the elder trio of Slaton siblings have had a lot to do with Tammy's health journey, they've also had to handle Amy's instability as she's built her life around flimsy relationships and poorly thought-out life decisions. With Amy being charged for drug possession and child endangerment, it became clear that the family needed to intervene if possible. Amy's siblings decided to take her arrest seriously and held an intervention for her behavior, where they all tried to offer counsel and explain to her just how seriously she should be taking the charges. While they had good intentions, Amy didn't feel supported by her family in the moment. Instead, she rejected their support and didn't feel comfortable confiding in them about what else was going on in her life, ignoring the help they were hoping to provide. Even though Amy has been making strides in the present timeline, the Amy shown on 1,000 Pound Sisters visibly needs a lot more help than she's letting on. While Amy has been doing what she needs to legally to ensure that she's able to continue to raise her sons and keep her family at bay, it's been a lot tougher than she seemed to expect. With such serious charges put forth against her, Amy's inability to move forward with her life after her arrest has been apparent on 1,000 Pound Sisters and makes it clear she needs to make some big changes. Amy refusing to take her family's help in the way she should have, moving forward after her arrest without much reflection, and her fast-paced new relationship with her now fiancé Brian Laverne, who was present for her arrest, have all been major red flags. Rather than sitting down and discussing her issues with those close to her or trying to move forward with a new sense of responsibility, Amy's been burying her head in the sand about the issues she has. Repeating similar habits and making dangerous patterns has 1,000 Pound Sister stars and fans concerned about Amy's sense of responsibility moving forward. Reality TV has a way of putting personal struggles under a microscope, and for Amy Slaton of 1,000 Pound Sisters, those struggles have become increasingly public. Known for her journey toward weight loss alongside her sister Tammy, Amy has faced numerous challenges, both physical and emotional. However, recent legal troubles, including drug possession charges, suggest deeper issues that she must confront. While fans have rooted for her success, these incidents highlight a troubling pattern that could derail her progress if left unaddressed. Amy's public struggles. From weight loss to legal trouble, Amy Slaton first gained fame on 1,000 Pound Sisters, a TLC show documenting her and Tammy's efforts to lose weight and improve their health. Over the years, viewers watched as Amy underwent bariatric surgery, lost significant weight, and started a family with her now estranged husband, Michael Halterman. Despite these milestones, her life has been far from smooth. In early 2024, Amy was arrested and charged with drug possession after police allegedly found marijuana and paraphernalia in her home. While marijuana laws vary by state and Kentucky, where she resides, has strict regulations, the incident raises concerns beyond legality. For someone who has battled addiction, whether to food or other substances, this could signal a relapse into unhealthy coping mechanisms. The link between trauma, addiction, and self-destructive behavior. Amy's struggles didn't begin with her weight. Like many people who face severe obesity, her relationship with food was deeply tied to emotional pain. On the show, she has spoken about her difficult childhood, including neglect and instability. Such trauma often leads to self-medication, whether through overeating, substance use, or other addictive behaviors. Now that she has undergone weight loss surgery, she may no longer rely on food as a crutch, but that doesn't mean the underlying issues have disappeared. Many bariatric patients experience addiction transfer, where they replace one compulsive behavior like overeating with another, such as substance use. If Amy is using drugs to cope with stress, loneliness, or unresolved trauma, she could be heading down a dangerous path. Family turmoil and personal instability. Amy's personal life has also been in turmoil. Her marriage to Michael Halterman deteriorated, leading to a messy divorce and custody battles over their two sons, Gage and Glenn. The stress of single parenthood combined with the pressures of fame could be exacerbating her struggles. Additionally, her relationship with her sister Tammy has been strained at times. While they've supported each other through their weight loss journeys, they've also clashed over personal boundaries and responsibilities. Without a strong support system, Amy may be turning to substances as an escape. The danger of ignoring the problem. If Amy doesn't address these issues head-on, the consequences could be severe. Legal troubles could jeopardize her custody arrangement, and continued substance use might harm her health, especially since bariatric surgery patients must adhere to strict dietary and lifestyle guidelines. Moreover, her children could be negatively impacted if she doesn't seek help. Reality TV often glamorizes drama, but behind the scenes, these are real people facing real struggles. Amy's drug possession charges shouldn't be brushed off as just another scandal. They're a red flag indicating that she needs professional help. A path forward. What Amy needs to do: seek therapy and addiction counseling. Amy should consider therapy to address past trauma and any potential substance dependency. Cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) and support groups could help her develop healthier coping mechanisms. Rebuild her support system. Whether through family, close friends, or professional networks, having a strong support system is crucial for recovery. Focus on her children's well-being. As a mother, Amy's choices directly affect her sons. Getting help isn't just for her, it's for them too. Step back from the spotlight if necessary. Reality TV fame can be overwhelming. If the pressure is contributing to her struggles, taking a break might be the best decision. A call for compassion and accountability. Amy Slaton's drug possession charges are more than just tabloid fodder. They're a sign that she's struggling in ways that go beyond her weight. Fans who have supported her journey should hope she gets the help she needs rather than judging her for her mistakes. At the same time, Amy must take accountability and make changes before her situation worsens. Recovery is never linear and setbacks happen. But with the right help, Amy can overcome these challenges and continue moving forward for herself, her family, and the fans who still believe in her.